And the situation at the border with China is yet to be completely resolved. There are unconfirmed reports of some movement, which we do not wish to dwell on until we can authenticate. Suffice to say, it's not resolved. So we come back to the question, what explains China's aggression? They say, to understand strategic behavior, you must decode the strategic thinking. Thinking that originates from a nation's history and culture. So tonight we'll tell you about a board game that explains China's moves. A game which is uniquely Chinese. It's called Weiqi, a strategy board game invented in China. It is 2,500 years old. It is believed to be the oldest board game in the world. The goal of the game is to slowly and patiently build up assets and tip the balance of the game in one's favor. The emphasis here is on long-term strategy and not on short-term gains. The strategic end, or the point of the game, is not full victory, but relative victory. In English, Weiqi translates into a game of surrounding pieces. Does it sound familiar? A game that China has been playing in real life, surrounding pieces, encircling and usurping territories it does not control or own. Take the example of Beijing's many maritime disputes in the South China Sea. Since January, since the beginning of this year, the Chinese Navy has been encroaching Indonesian fisheries. Since February, Chinese speedboats have been entering Taiwan's territorial waters. They've been conducting unwarranted drills. In March, a Chinese fishing vessel damaged a Japanese maritime destroyer. In April, the Chinese Navy sank a Vietnamese fishing boat for no reason. The same month, China deployed an exploration vessel near Malaysia to study marine life, said the Chinese state media. Soon there were reports that China was establishing new districts in the South China Sea for better management, said the Global Times. Of course it is for better management. It began giving Chinese names to disputed islands. And then China shifted focus towards India, first by pushing Nepal to pick up a fight with India. Delhi did not take the bait. It responded with diplomacy instead of confrontation. Then China shifted focus to Ladakh. It began reinforcing defenses near the Ladakh border. It aired videos of PLA troops preparing for battle. The threats did not deter India. The dragon had to retreat. Do you see the pattern here? Do you see the strategy and the mind games that China is playing? These incursions are like sinister moves in the game of Weiqi. China provokes countries at the borders but insists it does not want a war. It encroaches on territories but does not engage in an all-out confrontation. For China, it seems, an upper hand is more desirable than full control. It wants to tilt the balance of power in its favor. And going by the Weiqi strategy, it is short-term gains for a larger plan.